Hey guys, Patrick and John here from McCann Custom Remodeling, and what we've got today is a video time lapse of a large double bathroom bedroom project, and we're going to talk about the project and go over some of the aspects that homeowners might find interesting if they're looking to remodel their own home. So John here is the project manager in charge of this project, so go ahead and introduce yourself, John, and tell us a little bit about the goals for this project.
I am John McCann with McCann Custom Remodeling. What we're doing is we are taking two downstairs bedrooms with no bathroom and turning it into one master bedroom with a master bathroom and a walk-in closet. And also they had an existing hall bath that was very outdated, and we went in and modernized it for them.
So John, tell us a little bit about what we're seeing here.
This is the very beginning of the project. As you can see, we have rosin paper down to protect the hardwood floor that is going to stay. And we are prepping to get ready to remove a load-bearing wall to turn the two bedrooms into one large master bedroom. This is an existing closet that we're taking apart because it's going to go. And basically that's going to turn into a hall closet to your left, as you can see. And on your right will be the walk-in closet for the new bedroom. Where the broom's leaning up against the wall, that's actually a foyer closet that is going to be opened up so that you can enter into the new bedroom.
So we're getting ready. Is this a load-bearing wall that we're taking out right now?
No, these are interior non-load-bearing walls that form the closet. The load-bearing wall is what the broom is actually leaning up against right now. That's the wall that is going to be removed. But we have a lot of prep work to do before we can actually take the wall out.
And you can see that this section over here, as we open up, you can actually see that this used to be two bedrooms. It was a bedroom back to the back left and to the back right. And what you can see through the framing of that wall is actually what's going to be turned into the master bathroom later on, as you can see in the final pictures. So,
correct, and where you can see through the door of the wall that we have stripped all the drywall off, that's actually going to turn into the hall closet, and the door that is closed is the hall bathroom that we will be renovating later.
Gotcha. And so what's going on right now, John? What are you guys doing with the flooring here?
It's existing hardwood flooring in the new master bathroom area. To have hardwood flooring in a master bathroom area is a very bad idea because of the amount of water that is in there. So we are removing it and denailing it so that we can save it. And then where we put new walls and where existing walls were and the floor has to be patched, we have actually the original floor that was down, so it blends in very well with the old existing floor.
Gotcha. So basically what you're saying is that you pretty much never want to have hardwood flooring in a bathroom because of leaks and all the water that gets put there. So do you recommend that they always go with ceramic tile, or is there another better option that they should consider as well?
Well, if you don't go with ceramic tile, which can be cold in the mornings if you don't heat the floor, there's a great product on the market called LVP, which is luxury vinyl plank. And it comes with a lifetime guarantee in a residential home. It's waterproof, mildew proof, mold proof, and also can come with a cork backer to soften the floor when you walk on it. You can put any amount of water on it and it does absolutely nothing to the floor.
Awesome. And so you can actually see, what were they taking out right there, John?
They were taking out the existing supply, HVAC supply that goes to the second floor. This is a Cape Cod, and a return air. So what we're doing here right now is putting up a temporary wall to carry the load so that we can actually take out the existing load-bearing wall and put in the beam. So we have two walls. The back wall is carrying the load of the back, and then the front wall, temporary, is carrying the load of the front. The back wall will stay. This front wall will come out after we get the beam in to carry the load. As you can see, the beam's in now, and the wall comes down. So that opens it up into one very large livable space. What we're doing now is blocking off the hallway, and we are building the hallway closet and the walk-in closet.
And what did you just do to the flooring back in there as well?
We put down a underlayment, a hardy backer board for the new floor tile that's going to be put in. It's a 1/4 inch backer board so that when the backer board is down and the tile is down, it comes out perfectly even with the existing hardwood floor.
Awesome. And you can see a little bit here where we had to take up the old hardwood floor, and that's where we're actually going to be using that old hardwood floor that you saw us denail before. We're going to be putting that back in over here and toothing it in. That way they have their hardwood floor that's still finished after that, or in that new walkway.
Yes, correct. Some of the flooring that we took out was so that we could tooth it in and all the seams wouldn't be in the same spot. So
yeah, which is
it looks natural.
Yeah, which is what you can see that we're doing right here.
Correct.
Awesome. So is there, what else is going to be happening next, John?
The next phase is we will be doing all the rough-in electrical, all the rough-in plumbing, and all the rough-in HVAC, which will have to get inspected before we can put the drywall up. And right now we are in the existing old bathroom that was in the hallway where we've already replaced drywall. We used the green board because it's mildew resistant. The 1/2-inch hardy backer board is in the whole tub area, and we are now laying a subway tile in the tub area.
And this is the smaller bathroom that we did. Like we mentioned before, it's a bedroom plus double bathroom. They've got the master bathroom, and this was the old bathroom. So what we call the second bathroom that we're actually finishing up. This is after the demo. This is we're finishing the remodel of the second bathroom right now. So what we're doing is laying all the tile, and you can see the tile spacers up in there. So go ahead and talk about how do you decide, like tell all the homeowners out there, how do you decide which side, like where are you gonna start tiling and why are you laying it in that pattern?
They chose a brick pattern, which is why we're using that pattern. And you always wanna start on the largest back wall. So when you walk in, you see the wall and you don't see the seam of the two side walls. It gives it a much better appearance. It's more pleasing to the eye. So we go up at the same time around the walls to make sure that as we do the brick pattern, all the lines and the grout lines stay even all the way around. So in other words, you don't have one tile that's 1/4 inch higher than the other as you go up.
So I noticed that you've got some 2x4s up there in the window, John. What are those for?
That is to hold the tiles that are on the top of the window from falling down. The thin set that you use is not strong enough. Gravity does its thing, so it would actually end up pulling the tiles down. They'd fall and break. So you just put a temporary holder in there for about 24 hours and then you're good to go. And then we will go down and start on the floor.
So this is an interesting tile pattern, John. What are these tiles called?
They're just small sheet tiles. They're all different size stones, and it's the sheet tiles lock in to keep a pattern. Because of the way you have to cut it, it's best to lay what we call dry fitting, is lay out a section of the tiles and get all your small pieces cut so that when you do mix up the thin set, you're ready to go and you just slide the tiles back, put the thin set down, and then set your tiles in place.
And we find a lot of homeowners actually like this style where it looks like there's a bunch, like hundreds of really small tiles, but it's actually, they come in bigger sheets that interlock together.
Correct.
So it looks a lot more complicated than the actual tile is to lay, but it ends up looking really nicely when you're done. So.
Yes.
And right now we're just finishing in the closet, and then we're actually getting ready to transition back over to the other bathroom once we finish with this flooring. Actually, that's incorrect, but so we're getting ready to go into the
grout phase.
Yeah, into the grout phase, and then this is what we're going to start right now. So you want to talk about grout, John?
Yes, this is a product called Power Grout. It's one of the best grouts on the market. Comes with a 25-year guarantee, no shrinkage, no cracking. It's also stain resistant, mold resistant, mildew resistant, and it also has a sealant. Most grouts don't come with a sealant. Without a sealant, then your grout can get dirty, can get stained. Most people that lay tile do not seal the grout, and if they do, it's at an additional charge. The beauty of this, it's a little pricier than regular grout, but with the sealant in it, it makes it super easy, and it does come with the 25-year guarantee. Most additives that you add into a grout mix and put on only last about 5 to 8 years, and you have to reseal it again.
So you're saying the difference between a power grout and a normal grout is that the power grout comes with a sealant already included, so it saves you the extra installation cost later on in the labor for somebody to come in and seal that grout if you don't want it to basically break down or stain because it's not sealed.
Correct, and the reason it's done in such small batches is you only have about 40 to 45 minutes to work with this grout, so you have to do it in small sections. The beauty of it is too, within 4 hours you can walk on it. Within 24 hours you can use a cleaner on it and use your bathroom. Most other grouts take 72 hours.
And so you actually just saw us transition over to the master bathroom, so we're going to go ahead and do the walk-in shower, or is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's a walk-in shower.
And this comes
with a seat.
Yes.
It has a built-in seat. The orange that you see on the floor is a heated floor. They just wanted the floor heated from their vanity to the shower. So basically, whenever you do tile, when you're doing a floor, you always do the floor first. Gives it a much better look.
Now, why is that the case? Why do you want to do the floor first? How does it make it look better than if you were to do the walls first?
Because we use a grout caulk around the bottoms because houses move. But when you walk in, it's appealing to you. You're not going to see that line.
Gotcha. So you might not be able to see exactly what we're doing now, but basically, well, what is going on right now, John? You can't really see when we're working on that bench seating over there, but there actually is. As you can see from the final pictures at the beginning and end of the video, there is a built-in bench seat there. So what's going on right now, John?
There's a niche to the right, and this is called a waterfall tile. So it's a feature. This is going to get the same subway tile with a brick pattern, but it's going to have the waterfall that runs down through the where the fixtures are in the shower. It gives it a much more appealing look.
Gotcha. So why did the homeowners choose? I can see two different tile patterns here. One, the different subway tiles that you're putting to the left and right, and one with the waterfall tile. Tell me a little bit more about that waterfall tile and why the homeowner chose that look.
For an accent. It's very pleasing to the eye. And you can't tell by this video, but actually it almost kind of shimmers, so it looks like there's water running down it when you turn the light on it.
Is that what gives it the name, the waterfall tile?
Yes, that is correct.
Awesome.
And now we are going up. Again, when you start with the largest wall that you see when you walk in, it's just more appealing with the seams in that. And you just work your way around, kind of try to keep everything aligned. So we've done the bench seat and coming up the wall and doing the niche. Again, you're going to see in this video there will be a 2x4 hanging in there. That's to hold the tile up to make sure that it sets in the proper place so that gravity doesn't pull it down, give it a gap.
Gotcha. And what are some of the other things that homeowners may not necessarily know about tiling their shower that they probably should know if they're considering remodeling their bathroom?
We highly recommend that you use the hardy backer board because it is waterproof. You don't have to seal it. The only thing you have to do is you can see the gray lines that go along the seams. They make a tape and you thin set that on and that seals the seams, reduces labor cost and material cost. We also, the orange that you see there is a curb. Comes with the Schluter pan. We use the Schluter pan, which is already pre-sloped with the drain in the center and waterproofed. And now we're tiling the curb and finishing up the back wall.
Awesome.
Basically what you try to do is you try to make most seams that you're going to see in that less visible as you walk in the major point where you see it.
Gotcha. So you can see we've got one of our other employees coming in and out here. What's he doing right now?
He is my cut man. So with this particular pattern and the size, there are a large quantity of cuts. So I lay some full tiles, give him measurements for tiles to be cut, and that way I can keep laying. He cuts them, and it really speeds up the process. It's a two-man operation.
Gotcha. So is there anything else? We're going to be coming to the end of the time-lapse video. Is there anything else about this project that you thought was very special or that homeowners might want to know about this sort of project, or anything that you really thought was kind of extra cool about this project?
I like the design. I like the angles. It's not like just a little square 3x3 pan. Eventually, glass will be going around on that wall, not all the way to the ceiling. That little cubby area in there is where the toilet goes, so it kind of separates the toilet from the shower.
And you can see we're coming to the end of the shower here, and we're starting on the floor. Now, the footage is actually about to end. We don't have, as you can see from the final pictures after this, there wasn't really all that much more work to do besides, or after laying the floor, besides the installation of the toilet and the vanity and the mirror and the cabinet. So there wasn't much really to film. It looks like there's quite a big gap in between basically the last picture there and our final, but it's really all that, not that much work. And go ahead and tell us why we couldn't really film that last section, John.
Well, unfortunately, there weren't any electrical outlets close enough for us to plug the camera in and hang on the wall. And if we did hang on the wall, actually when you lay a floor tile, you can't walk on it for 24 hours or will be prone to popping and cracking later. So we really didn't have a way to turn the camera off.
Gotcha, that makes sense. So that's been our time lapse of the Wooten double bathroom and bedroom project. And do you have any closing remarks, John?
I think they were very helpful. They were very decisive. They knew what they wanted. They had a vision. They were able to articulate it to us, and we were able to give them exactly what they wanted.
Awesome. So thanks, guys. Been Patrick and John from McCann Customer Modeling. And if you want to see more pictures from this project, make sure to click the link in the description to take you to the full album on our Facebook page. Or if you're in the Cincinnati, Ohio area and you're looking to have your home remodeled, our contact info is listed below. So thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe to our channel for more remodeling content.